Dear ANC, this is regarding the issue of the boo. Boo. A sound made to show disapproval or contempt. A sound made to show disrespect. People boo when they don't like someone. I write this letter as a fed-up South African citizen. ANC is the organization I entrusted with my vote and support in '94. Being the biggest political organization at the time, ANC had paid its dues to be the organization that governed our people. There were many political parties who liberated us, a fact you like to blatantly ignore. The liberation of black people in this country happened because black people as a whole had had enough, and not because ANC was our messiah. You are the organization we chose to lead us, something you have now taken for granted. I have never been at any of the stadiums where hopefully soon to be ex-President Zuma has been booed lately. But I can tell you that those boos represent my voice. Every time I hear of another booing, in my heart I say thank you. Those people are booing on my behalf. What is disturbing though is how you keep coming up with excuses to pretend as if the booing isn't happening. You are starting to create an awkward moment where you look like the kid with chocolate on his face denying to have eaten the chocolate. Please, save us from the embarrassment of having a government that doesn't take responsibility for its actions. As you know, African people are a conservative nation. So for them to start booing at a memorial service of the greatest man of our time, it says something. That first and most memorable booing was a spontaneous reaction from the people. And since then, a number of provinces have also booed him in their stadiums. Stop being in denial. The booings are happening and they need to be addressed. I don't believe that everybody in the ANC has been corrupted. It is to these people that I make an appeal. The time has come for you to show yourselves and step up as true leaders in this situation. There is a loud enough anti-Zuma sentiment for this issue to be brought to the table. The booing is telling us that a lot of South Africans want a new president. South Africans are yearning for a chance to start on a new page. We want a leader that will inspire us and make us the great nation we were starting to be before Zuma's term. Yes, we agree. We are not all politicians and you know better. But we have reached a stage where having Jacob Zuma as our president has affected the morale of the country. We are the people of this country and we should also have a say in who we want to lead us. At Madiba's memorial service, you said we would address the booing after the visitors had left. They have been gone for over 3 months and still no word from you about our grievances. When it comes to this matter, you, ANC members, have been your worst enemy. You have given rise to not only competition, but also distrust. The way in which you have handled yourselves in the 20 years of freedom leaves us wondering if we gave our power to the right people. There are many reasons why the Zuma administration has upset the people of South Africa. The people have been disrespected on many different levels, on many different occasions. In future, please ANC, be conscious as to the kind of character you put on a pedestal and make us call president. Here are a few points. 1. Can your candidate not have any criminal charges against them? Yes, politics are a dirty game, but please can we also consider that you are leaders and must thus set an example. 2. Should your candidate be a polygamist? Please can it be in the true African form, not polygamy that has many girlfriends and children in and out of wedlock. This sends out the wrong message to our sons. 3. Can spousal allowance only cover one wife? If a man chooses to have more, may this be his own personal affair and not affect our taxes. 4. Can your candidate not allow rich friends to land at national key points? When the president does not see this as a threat to our security as a country, then I become worried. 5. Can your candidate be well read on black consciousness? At this stage of Africa's liberation from the West, we need a president who has an agenda to unify Africa. Ignorant comments about other African nations are inappropriate. 6. Can your next candidate have ubuntu and compassion? 240 million on one property when people are living in shacks is disturbing. The fact that a man can have animals living in R1 million kraal while his people live in corrugated iron is sickening. So it's okay for your people to live emizengeni as long as your family is sorted. 8. Can your next candidate be inspiring? Basically, the booing is South Africa asking President Zuma to step down.